Welcome back to Girls Uncensored.
I'm Naima.
And I'm Elvira.
And today we're going to be discussing relationships in the workplace. And when I mean relationships, I do mean, platonic relationships, just a regular work cordial relationship, all the way up to having an intimate relationship with someone that you may work with. Ooh, I'm ready for this topic.
Yes, because the dynamics are so crazy. And I could really relate to this because I had my own experience with workplace relationships. Mm-hmm. And that's where I started my rule to never, ever be intimate with coworkers.
Continue.
No. Okay.
No, continue.
All right. So remember
a brief little
synopsis. So my second job after I turned 18 was Starbucks. When I first started working at Starbucks, I always closed at Starbucks, night shift crew. So it was this gay boy and this like black girl. Mm-hmm. So it was always us three. Mm-hmm. So we became friends, so much so that we went to the Bahamas together for the girl's birthday. We went for like 4 days or something like that. And that's not even it. Because then while I was training to become a shift supervisor, they hired this new boy and I trained him. And we started like talking and stuff. And that's the summary. There's more, but let's proceed.
No, you can't just leave it at that. I'm gonna be digging in my eye because there's something in here, so just ignore that. But no, you can't leave it like that. Like, what are you talking about? Like, y'all dated and y'all talked, but it's like, what led to you? Whatever. Y'all was talking, and what led to you saying that you don't want to have like any intimate relationships in the workplace anymore?
Because with this boy, like he was, every time there's a new coworker, they're like the talk of the fucking town. So obviously he was interested in me. Mind you, he's like 6'3". I'm like 5 feet. You know this.
You're like 4'11".
Let's relax. My mom is 4'11". Anyways, I was like breaking down boxes, and he was throwing hints out crazy, like, oh, put me on to one of your Spanish friends. I like Spanish girls. So when he was saying that to me, I was oblivious because like I didn't know like flirting cues at that time. Right. So I'm thinking I'm gonna put him on with Sophia because Sophia likes to. I'm like, oh yeah, I got a friend. Her name's Sophia. And, yeah. And he just like he got tired. He's like, I'm talking about you. I was like, oh. So then from then on, we like started talking. He had a car, so like he would like drive me home. Maybe like a week or two into that, no, like a month into it, we like did the deed. And now all of a sudden, I come to work one day, and this girl, let's call her Maddie, because it rhymes with her name. Maddie knows about what we did or what we've been doing, and I'm just like,
how she know?
Right, like why, like, cause I'm like, first of all, this is so unprofessional. Like, why not business on the floor? I'm like,
especially
that shit got me so
floor,
tight. Especially a Starbucks floor. Oh my god,
business is out there. It's out there for weeks. Anyways,
yes. So Starbucks is so messy. Like, I know so many stories about people actually doing it in the store. Starbucks is messy.
Let me not comment. Anyway, moving on.
Okay. So I'm like confronting her. So he tells me his side. Basically, she was just like bothering him and like pressuring him and like and he kind of just got tight and just said it type of thing. So I'm like, all right, but I still was mad at him. And I was mad at the girl, but since we worked together so much, I didn't really like do beef for her because once she was mad old anyways or whatever. So basically it was me, her, and the gay boy against him because we didn't fuck with like that whole situation. And we were just planning to slash his tires, this, that, and the third.
I remember.
Yo, yes.
I remember this. I was a part of the planning of this.
Yes.
We did not do or proceed with
no,
any
we did
type
not.
of
If there's any
activity,
police
but it was
watching,
just
I didn't do anything.
We were young.
Literally. Anyways.
Right.
So yeah, and then remember that years later, I started working in the Starbucks in Brooklyn by City Tech. Mm-hmm. While he started working in the Starbucks down the street, mm-hmm. 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 And he like had a shift covering in my store, and he was just like trying to catch up on this, that, and the third. I was not with it, but he was a fun time. I will not lie. Like he drove very fast, and I fuck with that adrenaline shit. Oh my god! Yeah, it was fun. It was fun being young in a car. Ooh. Oh. But yes, because of that whole situation, I told myself I would never take it further than friends, and not even because to this day I haven't really taken a coworker out of the workplace. You know what I'm saying? Like they're just like coworker or coworker friend or whatever like that. Right. But I've never like besides Magenta. Besides Magenta. I took Magenta on like 2 girls trip. Besides Magenta, because Magenta's chill as fuck. Yeah. But other than that, no problem. Nobody else. I don't know. Any personal experience? Of course, you already know I know you do, so let's see what's going down. I feel like I definitely would not recommend having a work relationship with someone on the intimate level. I definitely had a work relationship, and you know exactly how it ended. It was like an episode from you. Yeah, basically just got like super obsessive. So like it was just a quick like little brief synopsis. Like we literally met up, me and her, to like go to this party or whatever, and I'm texting the guy or whatever, and I'm like, no, like, you know, we're just gonna do our own thing. Like, yeah, basically you can't come. Like I straight up just told him that. And mind you, at the time I'm not thinking, I'm sharing my location with this person. So it's just like, oh fuck. Like Can I tell it from my perspective? Yes. Like okay, so we at a corner pouring our drinks, you know, our little play game. So Naima's here, I'm here, and this is the sidewalk. When I'm and I turned and I'm like, yo, is that? And she was like, I was shook. I literally stood there and I was like, yo, what the fuck? Mind you, I've never met this person. So it was just like a little like, hello? You were taken aback? I was taken aback. You were taken aback. Yo, I was livid. Mind you, he's younger than the both of us, right? Why I'm fucking with him, who knows? But it's like he's younger than the both of us. He somehow manages to get into the party. Because I'm already thinking, he's paid not the bouncer. I don't care what he did. But it's like all throughout the party, he's literally like just like a hovering puppy over. And I'm just like, it comes to the point where it's like, I'm not even enjoying myself. I'm going to go home. Like, you be you. I remember that, yeah. You do your own thing. Baby, I'm out of here. Like, it was giving like so super obsessive, so scary, so whatever. So I definitely don't recommend that. And it's like, I'm not even going to get too deep into it. Like, it was never even really that serious for you to be doing all that. So it's like, I have no words. Like, did you learn your lesson? I definitely learned my lesson. But it's like, oh my God. Like, because I definitely did. But it's like, I'm not going to hold you. I still be having like office crushes and office romances and all of the fantasies. I don't care. That's never going to end. It's never going to end. I don't care. I have them. And I've done a lot of filthy things in office places. So I feel like those thoughts will continue. They will prosper in me. I'm gonna buy some holy water later. Anyways, that's the intimate side. Let's take it down a notch and just bring it down not just a notch. To simple friendships. I can't apologize for being me, baby. Can't apologize for being myself. Ooh, it's hot as hell. Anyways. So other relationships, I would say in workplace, that can really alter your life. Because kind of, I feel like sometimes work can be like high school. Like the person you meet at work can literally be your friend for the rest of your life. And unless you're,
absolutely
or
true.
even, I think it even applies to when you're young and the coworkers are old. Like, especially like in settings that, like, let's say McDonald's or something, when you're like 16 and your coworker's like 40 or some shit. I've seen stories where people be like, "Oh yeah, I'm 28, my coworker's 50, and we best friends." I'm like, yeah, but I feel like that hasn't happened to me. No. Would I let it? I don't know. Probably if you leave me or some shit, then I got no choice.
You, where am I going?
Like,
why
if you leave,
always trying to get me out of the picture. It's always a
dramatic. I'm dramatic. Anyways. Yeah. You hear that tone?
Anyways, like, no, I'm not leaving you. I'm not going anywhere. I'm just saying, like.
But I feel like, no, like, my point is, I wouldn't make like lasting relationship with coworkers unless it was like, by force. No,
I feel like for me, I feel like it's different. Easy. Like, if it's not easy,
she's
oh my
easy.
God, I am
low key easy. A friend whore if she wasn't so antisocial.
I feel like just because I'm a friendly person doesn't mean that I want to be your friend. Like, I'm very selective.
I guess, but you have friends in other jobs, like when you
not friends.
Yes, because you'll be like, texting them outside of work. You'll be texting them while we together.
Texting them outside of work has nothing to do with
okay, but when you're talking about regular things, regular. Okay, there's no relationship, but if y'all like it's not on talking about, I guess, I mean, oh yeah, I wouldn't count if y'all texting about like work gossip or stuff like that.
Yeah, they're not my friends. Like, if we're discussing what happens at work and what's about to happen at work and our expectations of the work that we're about to do, and as well as our bosses and that, you're not my friend. Like, we're just gossiping. Like, this is tea for me because I don't want to go to work. Right. I don't want to wake up and go to work. I don't want to say anything, but it's like, this is making it interesting for me. This is exciting now. So yeah, this is what I look forward to. Thank you for the tea. But it's like, yeah, I definitely like have not like made like friends in a really, really, really long time. So I don't know, like it's not like I do put people in categories and stuff like that. Yeah, but I definitely feel like it's possible. So maybe I am easy. I don't know if I see like the right,
energy
standards
and stuff. Yeah,
then I will give you a try. Like, who am I not to? You're a person. I'm a person, and yeah, like if we connect, then we connect, and I'm okay with that. And if it goes beyond like the workplace, then yeah, that's cool too. But I gotta see, and I gotta be in the workplace for a little while to know how you operate.
Right.
And I also gotta be with you outside the workplace to know how you operate as well. And how you operate in
how about relationships with your superior?
I've definitely done that. I don't recommend it. I am a mess. Am I? No, I'm really not a mess because I haven't really been in
controversies lately.
No, not controversies lately. I'm just saying, like, in like relationships, like with numerous people or whatever. But I will say that like the very few relationships that I've had with men have all been crazy. Like, I'm not gonna lie.
Nothing
like,
ever smooth.
Yeah. Like, all three of them shits. Crazy as fuck. So it's like, I don't know, maybe it's me. But yeah, I don't know. I don't think that it's me, but I'm still taking this time anyways to reflect and stay away from men for a little while. So yeah.
I don't know. I haven't put myself in that position. I fantasize about some superiors. Obviously.
See, you see.
But like to do it, I don't think so. Like, would I mess around? Yes, but I feel like a lot of people don't mess around, or they start messing around, but then they get serious.
So here's the thing, like, for me, I did not want to get serious. He wanted to get serious, and then I had to remind him, remember what we agreed upon? If this agreement is no longer intact, then we'll have to break it. But what I will say, like for us at least, is that it didn't affect the way that we worked in the workplace. It was never no like type of sexual advancements or looks or glares or touches or grabs or conversations with other people.
Of course.
And it's like I really respected the simple fact of like like if other people would try to make it seem as that, like he would check them and be like, like what were you referring to?
Yeah,
it's like, what were you referring to?
That's
like,
my thing. Like with workplace relationships, when they're intimate, it's like now we see each other every other day.
Yeah.
And it's like now I see you naked, so it's like now like I'm imagining you in your uniform naked, like. Like
I mean, for me,
personally,
I don't know. My life
I'd be
is
too
so
tempted.
This is
I'd be
thrill.
too tempted. I'd be too tempted. Like I want that little hug in the back, that little kiss in the bathroom.
And I
can't work with somebody like messing around with because anywhere.
No, I completely understand what you're saying because that was me. Like I did want that and I definitely got it. Because it's just like, I don't know, but it's just like you gotta be like real cautious about that, like in the workplace,
Of
course.
Like,
we both respected our job, we both respected like the position or whatever that we were in. So yeah, we really took that precaution.
I have another Starbucks story actually.
And I fucked him in the storage closet.
Oh my god, this girl at work.
That was like it had to happen. Like
because it was just that moment. Yes, that's what I'm saying. Like if you tempted, you tempted, bro. Like
and I do give in easily to my temptations. So I am easy. I'm not gonna lie. I do. I do. But it's just like I have morals and boundaries. That's another thing. But like,
how about someone at work that you're not interested in, but they're interested in you?
Absolutely not. I'm going to HR. No. Listen. Listen to me. Like if they bro, I've dealt with like borderline obsessive men. Like if they get to that point, bro,
okay, I'm going they get obsessive, yes. But
even
if they're just flirty or like,
I'm gonna let it rock because you're my motivation when I come to work.
Nah, right.
Thank you. I'm gonna buy you a cup of coffee. You want breakfast? Like you,
yes,
like what are you like I'm gonna buy you pastries. Like
you so beautiful this morning. Thank you.
I'll try. Thank you. Like that's fine, but it's like if it goes above that to like being completely obsessed,
then that's too much.
I can't like you as a person now. Like a man that's telling me I'm beautiful every single morning, or who's asking me about my day or whatever.
No, confessing, I love you. You my girlfriend, telling customers like dumb shit. Right. Like then that's too much.
Exactly.
Then that's too much. Let's keep it cute.
Yeah.
Let's keep it cute. Let's keep it clean. Because at the end of the day, we at work.
Yeah, we at work.
But I did have a situation like that while I was a shift supervisor in the Brooklyn store in Starbucks. How old was I? Like 21 around that time?
You.
The point is, the guy was like 28 or something.
Like 21.
He was my height, 21. First of all. And he wanted me fat. We was in a fucking work group chat and he had my number and he would hit me through WhatsApp on the dumbest things. Oh my god. And actually he texted me, not recently, but like maybe in 2023, like mad random. I was like, oh my god. I got so scared because I'm like, how you still got my number?
No way.
He was on some how are you, on some reconnect. I'm like, sir, I'm matured.
No, for real, because
and not even right. I'm like, you still trying?
Like, what's up with you?
Because I know you don't care how I'm doing.
I'm not the same person anymore. I know y'all here.
Like I was being cordial at work, sir, because I had to see you every day, and I'm like your manager basically.
Right.
So no thank you. No thank you. But yeah, I say it's fun when you're young. But I was actually listening to the radio the other day, and there was this person, like they call in or whatever, and they were telling their story. So basically, she's an older female. They have the same stance and work, so one is not above the other. So she said that she was messing around with this 21-year-old, and like they were like kind of on and off, and like at some point he was her world, but then all of a sudden he dropped her. Basically, the thing was that she didn't understand that she was ghosted. Like, because she's older, right? So she didn't understand she was ghosted. So she's like, she's telling the radio people like, oh, yeah, like we would go to the bathroom, we were all like touching, sometimes flirting in the workplace, but then things slowed down. And then I texted him happy birthday. He didn't reply. Da, 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 da. He hasn't replied yet. And at work, he kind of like acts like not differently, but like avoids and ignores me. So I was just like listening to that, and I'm like, she really doesn't realize like he was just like messing with you, like he just thought she was like, cute. He wanted his little one too. He enjoyed himself, and then that's it. Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. Like that would have been fine if you were younger, but you're a grown woman. Yeah, you're really like grown. You should have just known that a 21-year-old would at your workplace would not like see that as a long-term thing. Absolutely. And I think he was kind of like new or something like that. So it's like, girl, why would you? The new guy? Even though I did, but I did it when I was young. I did it when I was young, and I lived and I learned. Oh my god. She 30-something learning the lesson I learned long ago. This was us fucking like what, 5? Yeah, we were still in high school. 7 years ago. We were still in high school. Like, come on now. Get like, your act up. Yeah. But it's like, damn. I was out here banging them niggas that had that money. Oh my god. Because none of that even mattered. Like, I really wanted them for their personality and for their whatever. Yeah. And then they just turned out to be, like, extremely way too much for me to handle. And it's like, I'm telling you, like, these were, like, grown-ass men, like, or supposedly. Supposedly. Well, at the time, that's what we thought. But, like I said, we lived and we learned. Yeah. We'll move on for it. But anyways, yeah, I really want to hear what y'all think about this, because it's like this is still like such a spicy topic for me. Like I don't know. It was a lot. So yeah. Yeah, because like being like I can't be friends with coworkers because you can't trust them. Because people that be having themselves on Instagram and stuff like that, like you call out because you're sick and then you posting at the club, and then I've heard of people tell me this that they have told about like coworkers on any social media. No, nothing. And it's like I hate when they find you and follow you. I'll be restricting them, blocking them, all of that. How do they still be managing to watch my stories and stuff? Like. It is unbelievable. Like I try to stay away from that. Like now that I've learned my lesson and all of that. Right. It's just and like it's just always too much. It's always like your friends and then your work friends. Well, they're not even friends. Like you're just your coworkers. Yeah, just your coworkers. Your friends and your coworkers. Or even, I wouldn't even classify them as acquaintances, like. No, I feel like for me, they would be a little bit more than acquaintances because I have hung out with coworkers outside of work. Like, come on. There's nothing wrong with that. Like drinks, cool like hello. As of right now, this stage of my life. Yes, as of right now, yes. Outside of work. Yes, like, and I've hung out with my coworkers outside of work. Your coworker that we hung out with that other day. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I would definitely do it now that I'm older and I know to see the signs and like what to look out. Of course. But before, everybody was my friend. I had everybody on Instagram. Like, watch me do shit outside of work. That was like when we were in like getting into like our being grown up. Yeah, because we started making money. We started moving up to higher positions. Stuff was so cheap back then, bro. I was making bread. And it didn't make a dent. When I used to spend my money, when we used to spend our money together. It never used to make a dent. What I've been thinking about, bro, that I was wearing Urban Outfitters. Right now, I could not afford Urban Outfitters.
A pair of jeans, $80, $190.
I just be like, yo, and I gotta buy a whole fit. Right?
Oh,
gotta buy a whole fit for every occasion.
Like, yeah, it's too.
We gotta get off topic. We gotta get off topic. Fuck the economy.
True it is. Like, that's not true. It is.
No, it's facts. It's facts.
Yeah. Damn.
I know y'all can relate.
Yeah, y'all can. Y'all can. Don't be leaving us high and dry in the comments and stuff. Like,
for real, like
let's keep the conversation going. Y'all gonna hear me say that frequently. You're gonna get real tired of it, but let's keep the conversation going.
I'm not gonna peer pressure you, but like peer pressure.
Yeah. Facts. But anyways, thank you for joining us for today, this topic. And yeah,
I'll see you next time.